Welcome to episode 1 of the MAZUR program. Today we're going to be talking about ads, leads, and bookings for clinics and med spas. My name is Jennifer and this is James. Can you tell us more about the MAZUR program?
Well, the MAZUR program is primarily for med spas and clinics, and it is a fantastic new app. And this app brings ads, leads, and most importantly, bookings directly to the clinics and med spas.
Wow, this sounds amazing, James. So let's talk about the ads. Tell me more about the ads that are within the program.
Okay, well, our ads are all tested. And when I say tested, I mean we've run about 4 million ad impressions on Facebook. And so the ads themselves are actually built for the Facebook algorithm. And you can only know that if you've run that many ads.
Yeah.
And I actually personally run all the ads. I film them and I produce them.
Wow, you produce them and film them.
I do.
Good. Why don't you show us one of the ads?
You know what? We have an incredible one for Urconia's Emerald Laser,
Wow.
and it's done extremely well. So you know what? Let's take a look.
All right, great ad, James. Can you tell me how is that one performing across the board?
Yes, it grabs people's attention. It's got that kind of funky sexiness to it, and it's just a really well-rounded, high-quality video app.
I think that's the point you want to touch on, high quality, right? All the ads are high quality that catch attention.
Every ad that we upload into our system for each of the specific services is high quality, 4K, filmed beautifully, has a bit of a cinematic element to it, and they really are world class.
Right, and great production.
Yeah, the production, the production, I mean, I make them.
Awesome.
But the production value is extremely high and much higher than you see anywhere else on Facebook for any type of med spa ads.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to touch on ads, or can we move on to leads?
Well, it's extremely important to understand that within the MAZUR program, in order to run an ad, it's super simple. And when I say simple, I mean you simply sign in. Once you sign in, you click on the ad launcher. Click on the ad launcher, you're going to be able to see the different services that you've signed up for.
Okay.
Let's take a look at something, say, like Emerald Laser, like the ad we just saw.
Right.
The clinic signs in, they click on ad launcher, they click on Emerald Laser, and then there's an ad template already loaded for them. They click on the template, and it's as simple as adding in what city are you in, what's the deal that you're going to be, what's the price of the deal you're going to be putting in, and then how much you want to spend on Facebook per day, and you simply press launch ad. That's it.
Sounds simple.
It is simple. You don't have to go into Facebook ever again.
What if I don't know Facebook? Does that matter?
No, we connect to Facebook obviously, but we've taken Facebook completely out of the equation. You don't have to learn all the Meta Business Suite ad sets and campaigns and all the stuff that I can talk for days on and will bore every single one of you.
Let's not do that.
We only got a few minutes here. It's super simple, and you never have to go into Facebook to take a look.
I love that. That's the best part, I think.
It is. It is. Yeah.
Awesome. So explain to everybody, let's talk about leads. What is a lead?
Okay, a lead is, bringing it down to the simplest form, a lead is somebody online who doesn't know you, doesn't know your clinic, doesn't know your product, knows nothing. They see an ad, they click on it, and in Facebook we use lead forms. So there it auto-populates their name, phone number, email address, and phone number. So simply, it's an anonymous person that is just online saying, yeah, I'd like the offer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So how many leads are coming in? I mean, it sounds like quite a few.
Yeah, obviously it depends. Everything depends on how much you're spending
Okay.
on Facebook ads themselves, right? Anywhere from, 15 bucks a day to 50 bucks a day, let's just say. We can discuss that later.
Okay.
My point is that the number of leads that come in, it comes down to how much Facebook is charging per 1,000 leads. So I'm telling you, if you're in Plano, Texas, you are paying big money because there's like 20 med spas in that area, all competing for ad spend.
Okay.
But if you're in Wichita, Kansas, you are laughing because you're getting Facebook ads at a very low cost.
Okay. So we can touch a bit on what to spend a bit later?
Yes.
Okay. With so many leads coming in, what do clinics have to do with them? How much work is it for the clinic?
Okay, so we handle all the leads.
Wow.
In the past, handling hundreds of leads, and I'm trying to contact them and email them and SMS them. Literally, it's even impossible for us.
It's time consuming.
But we have actually automated that entire process. So as a clinic, med spa, you never have to touch a lead ever again.
Wow, that's impressive.
It is.
Yeah. Anything else on leads?
No, I think actually, our next show,
Okay.
we're going to be discussing the difference between what is a lead compared to what is a booking.
That's important to understand.
It is.
Well, I'd say everyone wants to hear about bookings. So let's jump right into the bookings.
Okay, so when we think of MAZUR Program, we just have to think about bookings. Because when you go into your online browser and type in app.mazurprogram.com and sign in, or I believe next week we're going to have our iPhone and Android app online.
Wow, that's exciting.
When you go in and you sign in, you're spending 30 seconds to run an ad. You're never touching any leads whatsoever. So bookings is everything. A booking is now someone that is a lead that has then immediately been sent. As soon as they hit that I want the offer and they put in their Facebook lead form, they are brought to their custom booking page. So every client gets a custom booking page. The person then has to manually, and this is important, they have to manually put in their first name, last name, phone number, and email address. Because what it does is it creates they have to put in a little bit of effort. And we go even further than that because we make them select the day they want, the hour they want to come in for their appointment, and then they even have to check a little box that says they consent to us sending them SMS messages and email. And after all of that, they still have to press the button to say, book me in. So anybody that has created a booking in an appointment, they really want the service.
Good.
They want that promotion.
And that's important, right?
It is.
Can you explain a little bit more about the funnel? So I know we talked about ads, we've talked about leads,
Yes.
we touched on bookings. When those leads go into the funnel and they come out as bookings.
Yes.
Explain that.
Okay, so there's a big black hole there.
We're missing the pieces.
Now, in marketing and especially in digital marketing, we all hear about sales funnels and lead funnels and booking funnels and all these funnels. Think of a funnel as just an upside down triangle. The triangle is the top of the funnel. Everything inside the funnel we call them workflows. And the MAZUR funnel is made up of about half a dozen workflows. Each one handles the lead at a specific point in the journey that the lead has coming in from Facebook as a lead. Do they book? Well, we check to see if they do. If they don't, they go into our first funnel, and that is the day of funnel. And in that funnel, we're sending them an SMS saying, hey, are you ready to book? Yes or no. If they say yes, now remember, if they've typed in yes, we really want that. If they type in no, we don't want them. We don't want to bug people either.
Yeah.
But when they type in yes, and the majority of them all do,
Great.
they go in and they receive an email from us with a custom booking link that brings them right to the custom booking page. We send them before and after photos of the product and the service that they want to pay for and come in for. We send them messages throughout the day to say, listen, we saw that you clicked on the Facebook ad. We would love for you to come in and experience, in this case, the ad we saw was for the Emerald Laser.
Okay.
You know, it's no downtime, it's FDA approved. It's an amazing service that they saw the ad and now they're in the MAZUR funnel.
Okay.
Now I'm going to tell you something. Once they're in the funnel, it's hard to get out, because when somebody goes through the trouble to get into the funnel, I'm telling you, we got them. Because what we don't want to do is we don't want to get rid of that lead, because that lead costs money with Facebook advertising. So we keep them in for the day. If they don't book, they go into our 1 week lead nurture. Now what this does is every day, just once a day, they get an SMS and they get an email. The email has educational content of, in this case for Emerald Laser, what is Emerald Laser? How does it work? How does it emulsify fat? How does it do all of these things? So that the customer, they're either reading this on their phone, and I'll tell you, 90% of people are using their phone. So the emails we send, they don't get opened that often. This is all mobile phone based.
Okay.
So now if they aren't successful in that week, we are going to put them into a 6-month nurture.
6 months, that's incredible.
6 months. Now, the purpose of a 6-month nurture is not what you may think. We're not trying to get them to book. Simply, we're not. We're trying to just educate them. And this comes down to the absolute magic of the Facebook algorithm. Let me tell you, if you have clicked on a lead in Facebook, you clicked on an ad, Facebook holds you for 3 months.
Okay.
And they are going to keep sending you my ad for that clinic. And now, if in the evenings you're receiving an email, maybe an SMS while you're at work, after a few weeks, I'm telling you, you're going to click on that ad again on Facebook. And then, I got you.
Okay.
Now you're going to book because you've seen it 5, 10, 15 times. We don't stop. Now, after 6 months, okay, we give up. After 6 months, we can't get them all. We can't get them all.
Of course.
Yeah.
So one thing that I know, it happens in every clinic and every med spa, every business. What if we get a booking and it's a no-show?
No shows. Okay.
It happens.
Okay, there are statistics out on no-shows for anything to do with med spas, chiropractors, spas, clinics, medical clinics, you name it.
Right.
If someone says they're going to show, and we've done all this work to try to get them to show, number one, if you have not talked and physically phoned that person and made that human connection, they're probably not going to commit. Now, there's about a 50% no-show rate, and this is standard industry. We're talking about social media.
Yeah.
We're talking about the flakiness of 2024 going into 25. And that's actually just the way it is these days. And so, as it is, we have a funnel for no-shows.
Okay. So if they don't show up, they're going to go back into the funnel and they're going to get hit again.
That's right. If they don't show up, then they're going to immediately, within 1 hour of their appointment, they're going to receive an email and an SMS giving them the chance saying, hey, sorry you didn't make your appointment. Here's a link to reschedule.
Great.
And the good news on that is that we see this a few times per day that people actually do reschedule. Because let's be honest, things come up.
Yep.
You know, your kid gets sick. You can't make it into your appointment, and trust me, your appointment for whatever med spa is at the very bottom of your list when it comes to everything else you got to do.
And I know you have a lot of tips when it comes to prior to the booking coming in, things that you can do to try and reduce that no-show rate. But again, that'll be a future episode.
Yeah. We're going to have episodes coming out talking about how to nurture a booking.
Yeah. Important.
How to nurture a booking, because just because somebody books with you, we want to make sure that they're educated on the product and service. We want to make sure that they feel comfortable going to your clinic, right? Everything these days is all about confidence and trust. Do they have the confidence in your staff, and do they have the trust in your clinic to have a laser shine directly at your stomach to emulsify fat? Because they don't know, they haven't experienced it yet. This is just human nature.
Right. So that clinic connection with that booking is going to be really important.
It is. It
Yes.
is. It's critical.
Okay.
It's critical.
James, this all sounds really amazing. Simple. Cost. Everyone wants to know.
Cost.
What does the cost to be in this program?
Well, we've launched this program specifically so that med spas and clinics can get away from very expensive marketing agencies.
Okay.
Marketing agencies, they run your ads for you, right? Because it used to be difficult. And to be honest, that's the way it is. It used to be so difficult to run an ad. Now, no, you can do it in 30 seconds. Any agency in the United States does not have ads as good as the ads we have.
Right.
Our ads are better.
And the simplicity.
The simplicity of it. 30 seconds later, boom, you're running your own ads, right?
Yeah.
And so cost is only $495 a month. Now, if you've talked to a marketing agency recently, and I'm sure everybody out there has, I'm sure you have them calling you weekly. Check out their rates.
Right.
And let's not forget about all those Zoom calls you have to have with your marketing agency.
Kind of takes out that middleman.
Takes out the middleman. If you want to change the text in your ad, just sign in, change the text on your ad, and move on.
Yeah.
You don't have to talk to anybody to do it.
That sounds easy.
Yeah.
Good. So we're talking about the cost of the program itself. Ad spend, Facebook ad spend. What do you recommend? What gets results?
Facebook ad spend, again, we're always at the mercy of Facebook's algorithm, always. And I've actually heard some very recent talk that you can get away with $10 a day. I've personally never experienced good results with $10 a day, and the minimum I would ever say is $16 a day. So approximately $500 a month.
Okay.
Now, for the majority of all clinics, med spas, their ad account, where Facebook keeps the money and pulls the money from, can't handle more than $1,500 per month. So I always recommend clinics stay below $1,500 or right on that mark.
Okay.
That's the maximum, and the minimum $500.
Okay. Wow. So with the program, with the ad spend, it's still super affordable.
Extremely.
I love that.
It's never been this affordable, unless you're an absolute pro and have 25 years experience doing this.
Yeah.
I recommend that this is the best route to do. And that's why we built it.
Yeah. So how about break it down in a process of just a few simple steps? How does it work?
Sign in, go to your ads launcher, select your template, type in the 3 things you have to type in, press launch ads, and then sit back.
Wow.
Quite simply sit back. And I mean, even now, when I launch a new client, I'm always looking at the clock, and okay, I'm looking at my phone. What time is it? And we just launched one in Wichita about a week ago, and within 4 hours, boom, first booking. And it's always, I don't know, it's always very satisfying. It's satisfying for me, and it's also satisfying for the client.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about, is booking.
Yeah.
And you can actually book a demo with James on MAZURprogram.com, and he'll go over that process, show you kind of the back end of how simple it is. Really.
Yeah. I can show you how simple it is, and if you want to take a peek into the insanity of the MAZUR funnel, it is about a 400-step process of coding and live flowchart.
But that's for you.
That's
We're talking about simplicity for the clients.
for anybody that's interested in that stuff, just hit me up.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah, we'll stay out of that for the show. Trust me. Yeah.
Anything else that we missed that you want to touch on for the intro of the MAZUR program?
Well, I don't think so. I think we've hit it all. It really all comes down to running ads, generating tons of leads, getting extremely good performance on the ads, and then just sitting back and getting those bookings in. And then obviously then the clinic contacting those bookings, nurturing those bookings, having them come in and make some money.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if they want to know more, mazurprogram.com, book a demo with James. Thanks for joining us. We said already, next week we're going to speak about the difference really between a lead and a booking.
Yes.
So that will be next week's episode. You want to be sure to subscribe to the channel. It comes out every Sunday, so we'll have a new episode with a new topic,
Yes.
what's going on in the industry for the week. So it's
Yes.
always going to be very current. So make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Wonderful. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thanks for joining.
Talk to you next time.